toss up between that and the Chick-fil-A sauce. I also have sweet and spicy sriracha and ranch, which I'm not going to open right now. We'll see if I need or want them. Now let me open the chicken sandwich. And get rid of the bag, which can be quite noisy. Okay. Now let me have a bite of my sandwich, which I will dip in the Chick-fil-A sauce. Very good. My bun got really wrinkly looking. Look at it. It looks like it took a bath. I guess it was sweating a lot in there. Okay, so the sriracha. I mean, not sriracha, Polynesian. I picked this up inside of Chick-fil-A, like I went in, you know. It was so crowded there. The drive-thru was insane. Inside was insane, and it was like almost 3 o'clock. Weird. I guess everyone's getting ready for them to close on Sunday, so they wanted to all get in, because today's Saturday for me, not for you. Alright, one more bite, and then I'm going to start the questions. Okay. Let me find them. Going to YouTube. Going to my channel. My community posts. Okay, here it is. Total of 38 questions right now, but we already answered a bunch of them. Let me sort them. So we have the newest first. Okay. First. Okay, so we have, now I don't know how to pronounce this. Yael. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm very late seeing this. I would love you to talk about a fashion or trend in clothing you wish would make a comeback. Okay, thank you. Yael. Good question. You know, I honestly don't feel like there's anything that I need to bring back. But I can say this. They have brought back cropped tops in a huge way, okay? When I was in high school, I wore crop tops all the time. It was in. I don't know if they were as cropped, but regardless, they were in for a little while and then they were out. Now crop tops have been back for a couple of years, and personally, it's getting annoying to me. I don't care if other people wear them. They look good on it's also annoying to fold, sort of, because you fold it in half. Wait a minute, let me put this down. How do I put it down? So you fold the shirt in half like this, no problem, and then when you go to fold it again, like in half that way, the arms wind up like twice as long as like the body, and so then you have, I can't explain it, but if you know, you know. So whatever, I'm ready to say goodbye to crop tops, that's all. It's not that serious though. Okay, from Nicole Y. Hi Nicole, nice name. Have you seen The Last of Us? No. If so, what are your thoughts on it? It's the best TV show I've seen in a long time. Okay. I can't say, but I like know nothing about it, but isn't it based on a video game? I think. That's all I got. Okay. And next up we have Batman's homeboy. Hi Batman. Or hi Batman's homeboy. Okay. Hi. The video and sound is better when your food is in the old position rather than your new positioning placement of food, I've noticed, but if it's easier for you, then I totally understand. Thank you, please. Continue to be great. Love your eating and chat videos. Your whispers, chews, mics are fantastic. Thank you so much. Yes, there's the old position. I know exactly what you mean, but yes, it is a lot easier to put it alongside because this is a weird position. You know, you can probably tell, like, in order to get the food and me, it's kind of hard with the setup that I have. Like, a lot of people who do it, they actually sit on the floor and have like a coffee table in front of them, you know? So the coffee table will come up to like here on them when they're sitting on the floor, and that's perfect. But my whole setup is not in a room with a coffee table, so it's complicated. But I mean, it's not impossible, obviously. So, you know, I do it that way sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Depends on, you know, how lazy I feel. Okay, Harvey. Hi, Harvey. What is your favorite takeout? Have you ever been to England or tried a traditional fish and chip takeout? Okay. I've never been to England. I would love to go. I don't eat fish, so I wouldn't get fish and chips. But we used to have a place called Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. It's a fast food place, and we used to go sometimes, and everyone in my family would order the fish and chips, and I would get the chicken and chips, which was really good, and I think they battered it the same way as the fish, and I liked it a lot. My favorite takeout, well, aside from fast food, which you can consider takeout, I also like a lot of things. I guess I'll say Chinese food. Yeah, we have a lot of really good Chinese takeout places around here, so I'll go with that as my answer. Okay, so next we have Wallow Matt. Hi, Wallow Matt. They have two questions here. Yeah. Okay, first one. If you had to change your YouTube name, what would it be? I would do something like Nicole's Nap Time ASMR or Nap with Nicole, or something like that. But it's not gonna happen. Please, the I would love to go to Hawaii, but I feel like it's just so far, from where I live. I think it's like 12 hours or something. It's just super far. And I can't imagine sitting on an airplane for that long. Okay, from Rainier R. Hi, Rainier. What is your favorite kind of video to film? That is a hard question. I don't know the answer. I really don't. It varies, like from, I could say I love filming a magazine flip through, but maybe I like one magazine, I don't like another magazine, or I love filming a role play, but maybe I like doing this kind of role play and not that kind of role play, you know what I mean? So I'll just say there are no types of videos that I do that I don't like, because if I don't like them, I will stop doing them, But it's a good question. Okay, from Getting That Love. Hi, Getting That Love. Have you ever done anything illegal? Well, I will say this. If I have, which I probably haven't, but if I sat here long enough and thought, I might come up with something. But if I've done anything, I am not confessing here. No. Not happening. Nope. Okay. From Nicole Corey DeMeo. Hi, Nicole. You shared on your birthday video a few years ago that your mom passed away. I'm so sorry. My question is, how did you cope after her passing? I ask because my mom passed away 5 years ago and I'm still struggling by her passing. My dad also passed away over a year ago. It's been very hard. If it's a difficult or private subject to talk about, I understand. It sucks. Thank you. Love both of your ASMR channels. Thank you so much. Okay. I am so sorry for your loss, Nicole. I completely get it. So, for me, when my mother passed away, I didn't do anything special to, try to get over it, but it was very rough. I was young. I was like, I turned 23 like a few days after she died. So I was just at the end of being 22 when it happened. And I had to carry on with my life, of course, It was hard because I had been living with her. I would say that the main thing that helped me get over it was just time. That was it. I mean, I dreamt about my mother every night for a year. I'm not kidding, like every night for at least a year, I dreamt about my mother. I wish I had some really great magical answer for you. Just as each, month passed, it got a little bit easier. And, it's still sad, very sad for me, when I think about, how young she was and how my mother missed out on so many things, like, seeing grandchildren and all that. I don't want to make this into a depressing video. When it happened to me, I kind of kept quiet about it. I didn't want to talk about it because for me, not for everybody, but for me, talking about it made me more sad, and then I felt like people felt badly for me, and I didn't want like it? And are you excited to watch the movie Seven Kings Must Die, which follows the show? Not much to do with history, but have you watched the show You? If so, what are your thoughts on the past season? Okay. So, like I said, I didn't see The Last Kingdom. Is that about Vikings? I feel like I've seen it go by, like on, the options, on Netflix, but I'm not sure. Okay, so the show You, yes, I have seen You. I have seen all of it. My thoughts on the last season. I didn't like it as much. And after the first, they broke it up into two halves. After the first half, I was like, oh, I feel like I don't even want to, I'm not that excited about the second half of it. I don't know. It wasn't that great to me. Maybe it's because I didn't really like the female lead character. I don't remember her name. Like the one that I guess was supposed to be his romantic interest. Was she? I don't know. But you might have heard that for this season, he had said to his producers, I'm not doing any more like love scenes or anything like that, out of respect to my wife. So maybe that's why you don't get a feel for any kind of romance on the show. I don't know. Not like I'm there for the romance really, but anyway, I didn't find it to be that great. Okay, Autumn Smith. Hi, Autumn. You said one time you wear wigs in videos. Is there a particular reason why? Okay, good question. There noise, you know. I open the door, I see her in the garbage, I'm like, oh. And luckily there was like one tissue in the garbage, that's it. It's like, this is absolutely perfect. Like, she is trapped in the garbage can, like there's no chasing. I picked up the garbage can, brought it over to her cage, turned it over at the end. And that's really the story, but we all knew that she had had the best time of her life that evening, you know, running free, running around the den, crawling through a wall, you know. Okay. Rebecca M. Hi, Rebecca. Early bird or night owl? Neither. I'm embarrassed to say. I'm like, I don't want to get up early and I don't want to stay up late. I usually go to bed like around 11, which is not really considered early or late, right? Maybe it's considered early, I don't know. And then I wake up, like, if I don't have to wake up, I usually wake up, 7:30 maybe, and then I lay there for quite a while looking at my phone. Okay, Sir Howie. Hello, Sir Howie. Discuss the impact of Napoleon upon the socioeconomic and political edifice of Western civilization. Also, is cereal a soup? Okay, well, the thing is, about the first question, I do not remember anything about that, so, I can't do it, sadly. Is cereal a soup? I'm gonna say no. It is not a soup. No, not really. But is a Pop-Tart a ravioli? That's the question. Okay, Jack Matthews. Hello, Jack. Would you rather be able to time travel or teleport? I would definitely prefer teleporting. Because what good is time travel? All you end up doing is messing up, the world by time traveling. You know what I mean? If you go back and you change things and it's gonna mess up the future, and if you go into the future and you learn things and you come back and then whatever, it's a mess. But teleporting is great, especially when you meet people on YouTube. Imagine I could be like, okay, the first 5 people who comment on tomorrow's video get to be teleported and be on the next video. How cool would that be? That would be great. I'm trying to pull out this pickle. Okay. I think that's the last question on the YouTube, because the other ones I already answered last time. Okay, now let me go over to the other bunch of questions on Instagram. Let me find the post. Here it is. Okay, there are 23 comments, but surely we've answered some of them. Okay, let me sort them by newest first. Okay, so we have non-6660. Hello, non. Am I saying that right? Do you do any sports? No, nope. I go to the gym. I go on the elliptical and the bicycle. Does that count? I don't think so. Okay. From Summers. Hi, Summers. Your music taste I mean? Like whatever you hear on the radio, if anyone else listens to the radio anymore, you know, they play the same songs over and over and over, the most popular ones, until I get sick of them, you know. But like some of my favorite old time groups or singers are things like Chicago, Billy Joel, Journey, Boston, The Police, James Taylor, Simon and Garfunkel, Peter Gabriel, alright, I can't think of any more right now, but there's a ton. Okay. From Monique Marie Rules. Hi Monique. Favorite book you've read in the past year? I would say I don't have a specific favorite from the past year, but I would say that my favorite author this year is, let me look. I'm looking over here where there's a book. Shari LaPena. She is a great author of like thriller books, and I have read several of them recently, and I am loving her. You will hear more about her books in my next book review. Okay, she also asks, have you ever read The Thief of Always by Clive Barker? No. Maybe you could review some of your older books you have. Okay, older books I have. Maybe. Except I tend to forget if they're very old. I won't even remember what they're about at all. That's the sad part. But maybe. Okay. Next from Jennifer Patrick 30. Hi Jennifer. Do you have a lot of people recognize you when you're out since your channel has become so popular? Good question. Well, thank you for saying my channel is so popular. That is very nice. I have never ever had anyone come up to me and say they recognize me. So maybe it's the wig, maybe it's working to disguise me. That could be. From Allie Mary Isabel. Hi Allie. It says 1. Reading us a story. 2. What you're watching. Both with gum or candy. Okay, so she's obviously giving me ideas for videos. Reading a story. You're not really supposed to read any books that have a copyright on them, which is almost everything. So unless it's a super old book where the copyright ran out, you're not supposed to read it. It's like against the YouTube rules. Even though a lot of people do it, you can get in trouble. So I've read a couple of things when they were not copyrighted. It's like The Velveteen Rabbit is one example. But otherwise but you know, it's hard to find a decent book to read. And what you're watching, yeah, I'll keep that in mind for the future. From Maraschino JPEG. Hi Maraschino. If you were on death row, what would you like your last meal to Okay, so that'd be my drink, and then I would like one of these sandwiches, one of these fries. I would like a quarter pounder with cheese and a McDonald's fry, a slice of pizza from a real Italian pizza place, a steak from the Capitol Grill. I would like some spaghetti and meatballs from an Italian place. What else? I want some donuts from Krispy Kreme. I want a cookie from Crumble. Some chocolate, like a Snickers, a Reese's. A cupcake. Strawberry shortcake. Ice cream. Like an ice cream sundae. What else? I would need like a lot of time to think about this, because I wouldn't want to forget any of the things that I love. Oh, Popeyes. I want some Popeyes fried chicken, and I don't need the fries. I already have other kinds of fries, but just the fried chicken and their biscuit. I want a biscuit and some strawberry jelly. Alright. That's enough. That's enough food. From Daisy Girl Carla. Hi Carla. What are some of your hobbies? ASMR is probably my number one hobby, if you would call it a hobby. I'm not sure. I also like reading. I like going to the gym sometimes, if that's a hobby. I like watching movies. I like fine dining, and I even like not so fine dining. And I like cooking, but I don't like cleaning up. From Nash Henry. Hi, Nash. What is your favorite sport to play and watch? Do you have a favorite team? Okay, so I did say before I don't play any sports. And I was never one to really like sports, but when I was in high school, I was on the fencing team, but only because I wanted to have a sport on my record, you know. But I'm not athletic. Okay, do you have, oh, my favorite to watch? I don't know, like, I probably wouldn't choose to watch any sports at all if they weren't on, you know, like, when my son is watching, you know, sometimes if I'm there, I'll just kind of watch a little. those were like half-faced videos. You know what I'm saying? There are ones with another wig. It's like a dark brown mixed with red. Yeah. But, okay, what was the question again? Have I considered filming without it? I mean, I don't really think much about it. Maybe someday, I don't know. From Nayapuri. Hi, Nayapuri. If you could travel to any other country, where would you go? Okay, so there's a bunch of questions. I'll answer them as I go. So if I could travel to any other country, where would I go? I think I answered that in the last one. I hope I give the same answer. I would, like, if I was gonna go to Europe, I would probably, my first choice probably to go to England. I don't even have a passport right now, though. It expired a long time ago. What is your favorite flower? I will say, hydrangea. What games, shows, movies did you grow up on? It's a really good question, but it could take me like a half an hour to answer all that. So I'm just gonna say, like, as far as games, shows, movies, games, we played tons of board games, and we played with Barbie dolls a lot as kids, me and my sister. Shows, we watched like every sitcom that was on, and things like The Love Boat and Fantasy Island. Movies, whatever was popular at the time, you know, we were probably watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's a bad answer, but I don't, but there's just too much to say. What did you want to be as an adult when you were a child? I remember I wanted to work in advertising. I think that was a really popular thing in the 80s, to work in advertising or to talk about working in advertising. So yeah, we saw a lot of commercials back then, and it seemed really cool. What are your favorite beverages? I really enjoy diet soda. a single word of it. By the time I graduated from high school, the only things I knew as far as careers were what you see. So you see teachers, doctors, lawyers, people who work in stores, nurses, just the very obvious things. And, I think it would be really nice and very helpful if instead of, I don't know, something useless that they teach like trigonometry, no offense, they could teach you about careers. Okay? Have speakers come in who do different things, who tell you what it's like to do it, what you have to go, what kind of schooling you need, this kind of stuff. I think it's super important. That way people have a better idea of what they're going to do in the future. You should know, you can go to a 4-year college, you can go to a 2-year college, you can go to a trade school, you can do this, you can do that. It's not like everyone has to go along the same path. And, depending on what your needs are, like how good are you at this, that, or the other, that might suggest what you might want to consider doing, They should tell you how much money you can make doing this or that, how much money it's going to cost you to do it. That kind of thing. Why do they not teach that? I don't get it. But maybe they do teach it somewhere. But I'll just say, when I was a kid, I had no idea. And even by the time I graduated from college, I was like, what are jobs that people do? It's pretty sad. Okay. Alright, from Checkered Revolution. Hi, Checkered. Hi, Nicole. I have an interesting true crime case for you. Okay, so this is just a true crime case that they are recommending to me, so I will read it over and I'll check it out. Thank you. From Angela Messino. Hi, Angela. If you hit the lottery for, say, 10 million after you pick yourself up from the ground, what would be the first thing you do with the money? Did I read this one already last time? Because I feel like I did. Yeah. I think this must be where we left off. Yes, okay. Alright. So, I'm done. Okay. And I have one little tiny fry left. And I even have one more little crumb. And that's it.